So you shut off recording on those? Your personal streams? Really, Slavs. Ugh. Man, give me a chair that's upright. I feel like I'm slouching. A chair that keeps me upright. I feel like I'm slouching or sinking in. Ooh. Dang, I got 3 of them. 4 of them? Yeah, fucking. It's almost like you had a day off or something. It's almost like you have a 3-day weekend.
I have a 3-day weekend.
Cheers.
I was about to ask my boss to see how I'm supposed to get paid for the holiday.
There you go. What he said, he's like,
hey. First of all, how dare you assume that my boss is a fucking male?
To have power?
Canceled, Rick.
To have power.
Canceled, Rick. Well, see,
but she's not the main one, is she?
Huh?
She's not the main one.
No, my GM is the main.
Exactly. So come on, who's holding the power here?
Who's holding the power?
Who's holding the power here? Come on, who's holding the cards?
Who's got the money?
I mean, she got a nice rack and all, but that's it. Who's holding the cards?
I don't know about all that.
Not at all.
No.
Oh well then.
I don't know about all that.
Tomboyish.
I don't know about all that. I don't check her out like that at work.
It does taste like a pineapple.
What's it taste like? What's on the thing?
Oh, you get enough chemicals, it make it taste like anything. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, how much pineapple juice are they using in here?
None.
Exactly. I mean, I said you get enough chemicals.
Pineapple flavor, dude. It comes from the possum rectum.
You get enough chemicals, you can make it taste like anything. I wasn't ready.
Okay. Come on, get in the child's pose, bro.
There you go. Got it. Got my feet up.
There you go, child's pose.
Christmas time.
It is. People are popping fireworks outside.
Popping fireworks.
Classy.
I like it. It's that time of year.
And it is.
Like,
that it is.
We were driving on the way over here. We just saw because like they're literally burning money. I'm like,
yep. I'll be popping fireworks.
It looked nice for like those 5 seconds we saw it.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's people out there burning their money.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
Burning them Trump bucks.
Trump bucks, Biden bucks, whatever they have.
Burning
they
them.
still have those? You think they spend it by now? By now they had to spend it.
Maybe for Christmas. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Who knows?
Pretty sure.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Let them spend their money on whatever they spend their money on.
Buy on games or us.
Hey.
Send it this way, guys. I'll take it.
That's right.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the Option Select Podcast, episode 136.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Every time we're here, it's even.
Yeah.
Even. 136 was a podcast where me and Ruben would get together on Friday nights and we talk about video games, what's going on. We give you our inputs and we just share it with you guys and let you on in on a little conversation. So come on over and have a good time. If whether you're on your way to work or you're just hanging out or goofing off and listen to a podcast, we want to say thank you very much. We appreciate it, guys. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with us, catching us. And if you're catching us on a Friday night live on Twitch, we really appreciate it. Push some buttons because we would like that.
Hell yeah.
We start off every episode with how was your week? Ruben, what'd you do? How's your ankle?
Ankle's a little bit better.
A little bit better?
Has,
Which is that one?
No, it's my other one. Still has issues whenever I roll it to the left or the right. I got to stretch it out, though.
Okay.
So I've been doing my little yoga stretches where you sit on the balls of your feet and then you stretch it out.
Fasciitis.
And then you lay them down and then you sit on them that way. And sitting with my heels up whenever I do, I don't know, crisscross applesauce. I don't know what you call it anymore. You can't even say Indian style. So
What?
Huh?
What kind?
Native American style.
With a dot or a feather?
Both. I don't know. I don't know. But sitting crisscross applesauce with both the feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. Just trying to roll it out. I got a lacrosse ball that I roll
My
on my
coworker
foot.
uses a can of Lysol.
That too. That'll
I was
work.
like Swedes, just do that plantar fasciitis pose, dude. Sit on your like a yogi squat
Yeah.
or a yogi pose, whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of helps.
So just trying to like stretch it out and stuff. Because whenever I went to my doctor's appointment yesterday, they were like, "Oh, I see that you didn't get approved for your physical therapy." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, come again? What was that? I was supposed to get physical therapy?" And he's
well,
like,
I'm
"Yeah,
sure work was responsible and gave you the information. It's probably in the mail, right?
He goes, "Yeah, I requested it, but they never approved it." And I'm like, "Okay." And immediately while he's telling me that, texting my boss, I was like, "Apparently, I was supposed to have physical therapy.
Why
What's
did he
up?"
send it your way?
Huh?
Why didn't he send it your way? All the
He
information.
put it in the information. It was supposed to get approved by my HR department, which it didn't do. So my HR department dropped the ball. So fun times. This
Forbes
whole
500.
week at work sucked ass because all I had to do was sit down on the truck
Oh, that's right. You sent me that picture.
and wait for homeboy to finish my stuff. I couldn't even get down. So I don't know what the point of me sitting on the fucking truck was.
Well, I remember he said I'm off for next 2 weeks. I'm like, nice.
And
then,
then they were like,
go
yeah,
back to work.
go back to work, sit in the truck all day for no reason. So the latest day I had was yesterday. I didn't get home until 8:30. It's my biggest day.
What time did you start?
I got there at 5:30. So it was a pretty hefty day.
Well, get
But
some overtime.
all I did was play my Switch.
Who'd you play?
I was playing Metroid Dread. And then I was playing some Apple Arcade. The first 2 days I was playing Dragon,
How far are you on Dread anyway? How many hours are you into it?
like 2 or 3. Not very, or probably 4 or 5 now because of
Okay.
yesterday. But like on Monday, Tuesday, I was playing a bunch of Monster Hunter stories on my phone with the Apple Arcade,
Oh yeah.
which is okay. It's like Pokemon, but like paper, rock, scissors, basically. So you got to learn the attack patterns of the monsters, and it's just like you do a fast attack, a power attack, or a technical attack, and then you pick one based off of what you think the monster's going to use.
Mm-hmm.
So one beats the other beats the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like paper, rock, scissors. So it's pretty simplified and chill, and it's a good little exploration, open world, more open world than fucking Pokemon is, and it's a handheld that came out.
The Sword and Shield.
Yeah. With a bunch of side quests and things to do, and it's a pretty cool game, man. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, so like work was slow and boring.
So when you get back in the truck.
I've been in the truck, dude. When am
When
I
you
going
get back in the truck.
I got another doctor's appointment next Thursday.
I'm just gonna look at X-ray your foot or something.
They've already X-rayed it. It's not broken. They're just gonna see if my pain is gone and I can walk. And
Where you at right now in the pain?
like a 2 or 3 whenever I roll it.
Out
It's
of
not
out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10. It's not like too crazy.
They'll say 2 out of 2. Like fuck.
No.
That's 100%.
But I haven't really tried picking up anything and moving it around that much. Just trying to stretch it out and do all that stuff. So I haven't pushed it yet. I can walk around just fine. And
Yeah.
all that good stuff. It's just whenever I do those types of motions or like that the whole circle. Like whenever I do a circle now on my right foot, it clicks. So it's like
My knee clicks.
it'll click going around. I'm like, I've never heard that before. That's interesting. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I just sat on the truck, played
You're
a bunch
fine
of video
though.
games.
Yeah.
Yesterday though, I felt it like towards the end of the day. I was like, my throat was getting a little raspy, and I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like, what's going on, man?" And then like my eyes started getting sore. I was like,
Oh no.
I was like, I don't know, man. So I was like, I came home and I played a little bit of Dark Souls with Jackal, because I bought all 3, bought the
Yeah, you
entire
messaged
trilogy.
me like, hey, I'm like, nice.
I just picked up all 3. It was $44 for all 3. I'm not mad at it. So I picked up all 3 of those. I bought the Series 2 Elite controller.
What's wrong with the first one?
It's just old and worn out.
Oh, okay.
And then the new one is Bluetooth. The other one wasn't Bluetooth. You had to actually have it physically wired and all that stuff. That one comes with a little bit more bells and whistles, more profiles, better triggers, better bumpers and all that stuff. But I picked up one of those because it was like a deep cut on the sale. I ended up walking away with it for like $40.
Okay.
So, yeah. I bought that. Bought all the Dark Souls. So we were playing that last night, and I was like,
Tell me about the whole sickness thing.
Huh?
What is it? Just
So that's what I was
Rapid
getting into.
throws?
So I was playing Dark Souls with Jackal, and I was just like, fuck, we're sitting there for like an hour. We get through this. I got through have you played Dark Souls 1?
no. I've only played 3.
Okay, so Dark Souls 1, they have a boss which is a half naked woman, and she's on the head of a spider,
Sounds about
armored
right.
spider, and the spider also spits out molten lava at you, and she has a fire sword. Fun, right?
Like you just named me all those all the parts of the spider, and I could get like from software games. I could like, it's part of this boss mixed with this boss. With, like so, I don't know that exact boss that you're talking about, but I'm imagining like a boss from Dark Souls 3 with that looks kind of like from Armored Spider from Demon Souls. that
not that big, but yeah.
Like I just could think of like I'm probably in my mind's eye like I'm pretty sure I know what this spider looks like.
Yeah, you see a lot of reused assets from Demon Souls to Dark Souls, especially with like the lower end enemies and stuff.
What's the difference, the time difference between Demon Souls and Dark Souls?
It was a few years, and they both still came out on PS3, I believe. Dark Souls originally came out on PS3. The remastered came out 2-3 years ago, I think. 2018. The remastered Dark Souls.
Right. It launched. Yeah, it launched with PS5.
Dark Souls? No, not.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking Demon Souls. I'm thinking Demon Souls.
It was like the year before, and then of course Demon Souls came out last year. But it wasn't too much time difference. But there is a little bit of reused assets in there, like attack patterns and the enemies from.
Are they more generous with the bonfires?
Yes.
Kinda.
Yes, I would say so.
I mean, in Demon Souls, you literally had
one
per. You had
level.
4 per the whole. Yeah, per whole Archstone.
Yeah, they're definitely more generous with those. But they don't fuck around with status effects. Like, there's no status elements in Demon Souls other than like poison, right? There's like poison and frenzy.
In Demon Souls, I remember poison, plague.
There's plague.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's only in that one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But anyway, so I was playing with Jackal, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm fucking like after an hour, I was like, I'm fucking done. We beat that boss. I beat her I beat her by myself, and then we played around for a little bit in this other area called Sin's Temple, I think, or Sin's Playground is what we called it, because it's just filled with traps, and it has like armored snake men with cobra heads that swing giant things at you, and they bite you.
I like it already.
It's terrible.
I love it.
It's terrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's nightmares.
What nightmares are made of?
Yeah, it's nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel like that.
So, yeah,
you could just say that like Demon Souls. Nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel. Dark Souls. Souls.
From Software.
Nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel. I like that.
So yeah, I was like, we played for a little while. I was like, fuck, dude, I just don't want to do this anymore, man. Like, I just want to sit down. I want to relax. So I went to the couch. I laid down and like I passed out. And like the next thing I know, Alice wakes me up. She's like, hey, you want to go lay down in bed? I was like, what time is it? She's like, how you feeling? I was like, I fucking feel like shit. And I woke up this morning. I was like, I had this like really bad like cough or whatever it was. And I was just like, I couldn't breathe at night. So like I kept on tossing and turning, which is why I'm like half asleep now and I sound like dog shit. But other than that, like, yeah, like I don't feel like physically weak. I just feel like drained. Like
didn't get a good night's sleep.
Like I didn't get a good night's sleep. But that's beside the point.
No fever.
No, I'm testing myself all fucking day. I'm at 98.2, 98.6. Nice. So. And I ran a COVID test today. That came out negative as well. I had one left over from when Alice got COVID a few months ago.
They're fucking gold right now.
Yeah, they're like golds. I was like, oh, man, we had one. Shit. I took it just to make sure. And so it came out negative. I was fine with that. And then, so today I played Dark Souls 1. I played I played to get like some loot around the areas that I've already completed. Like I kind of ran through the area and like...
In Dark Souls?
In Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
So I ran through the areas and killed the bosses.
Just clearing out some spaces, some areas that you didn't might have passed by or something.
But I didn't get the items or, stuff like that.
Yeah, because I love how they like, here's a little glimmering dot on the corner somewhere. Fuck.
How do I get there?
Can I get there now or do I come back later? Me, I'm the kind of person where like, I want to get it now because I know like I'll forget about it. So I'll spend, 15, 20, 30 minutes just exploring until like unless I know it's like it's 4-2 and they put like little shimmering icon at the end side? At the pool of lava. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't need a fucking mail breaker or something.
Yeah. So I did a little bit of item clearing and stuff like that, and then after I did all that stuff, I went into Demon Souls again, and I was playing. Oh my god, come on!
She wants attention.
Oh
She's
my god!
She's the star of the show.
I wish somebody would be taking care of her.
She's the star of the show.
What? Go on, mommy.
Like no, you are a mommy.
All right. Anyway, so I went into Demon Souls again. I was playing my mage, and like I don't like the way I leveled my mage.
What do you mean? Like the way you put your points in or something?
Like where I allocated my points and stuff, and it just seemed too squishy. So I was like, nah, I'm good. But the thing with Dark Souls 1 is I've been playing without locking on at all, which is a little bit easier than locking on. Like Jack was like, you need to get out of the habit of locking on the characters in this game. It's really bad for you. And I was like, then why would they have
Was it a crutch?
Why would they have that feature in there? So it's because of the mage. The mage always had me lock on so I could hit with spells in Demon Souls. So
now going as a melee class.
As melee.
Yeah.
So in Demon Souls, melee lock on is not that bad.
It's okay. The only time it sucked was like, where when you're in the what are those ghosts that shoot the green laser beams left and right?
Yeah.
You know how you're in those tight little corner ways? Like if you're attacking, you kind of like start like aiming towards them. And sometimes if you go too much, like you're using the S-Stock, the one that pierces, you start going too far forward and you just fall off the ledge. So what I do is like I make sure not to lock on. So that way, even I'm just pointing straight at a side, even though they're slightly off, the hitbox will still activate it instead of me having aim, because if you aim, you might go
right.
And that way, I'm just hitting forward. I'm just okay.
So in Dark Souls, he's basically telling me, stay away from lock on. Just do your thing. And so I was playing like that in Dark Souls, and then so whenever I went back to Demon Souls, and I didn't like my mage, so I was just fuck it. I'll start I'm gonna go through and finish my New Game Plus as my melee with the big meat cleaver.
Yeah.
So
which I want to get, by the way.
Pretty nice weapon.
I know it looks fucking. I saw you swing that thing around like. You're just flattening them and shit. I'm like, it looks like fun.
It's so much fun. It's so satisfying. So I went and did today. What did I do? I had helped a couple people clear a boss, the old hero. In 3-3.
Oh, the blind guy.
Yeah.
Jago.
Jago, yeah.
He's like fucking Jago.
I helped a couple people clear that boss just to get the achievement. And then
so how does it work? You have to like activate a stone or something?
Yeah, you put the blue stone on the ground.
Oh.
You have to be undead. That's basically it. And then you just go through and help them. Once you die or they die, it's over.
Okay. So
I did 2 clears of that, got some souls. It's pretty cool because you just put it down, you go in there and like you rack up souls from their gameplay, and then once it's over or you die or they die, then you spawn back where you were, and then you get to keep all those souls. Yeah, even if you die.
That's pretty cool.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I just do that every once in a while.
I might do that because I don't like PvPing other people.
Nah,
but if it goes around to just helping other people, I could do that.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But then you realize how garbage some of these players are. They're pretty bad.
How bad are they?
Pretty bad.
How bad are we talking about here? Come on.
Like pretty bad. Like
What'd
really
you say?
bad.
Give me some antidotes.
Oh, okay. In that area in 3-3 where you're going to fight the old hero, they wouldn't have a thief ring equipped, and so like the stingrays are attacking them, and then they're aggroing all the skeletons at once on that little narrow path. So instead of like having the thief ring on and going or fighting the boss without the thief ring, which is stupid.
Well, I didn't know about the thief ring either, so I could have been me easily.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But this is their New Game Plus playthrough, so they should damn well know, because you can only match with people in the same area that you're in with the same clears and all that stuff. I was like, come on, people. Like, this is kind of...
You can check their...
No, that's just the way matchmake is.
But you can check out the gear that they have on?
I
guess you could tell.
Yeah, you can see
if they're aggroing from far away.
Yeah, like as soon as they hit that little ledge and all the skeletons start coming around, you're like, oh, fuck. Stay back, dude. Yeah. Or, like, I was trying to help as my mage, but, like, sword and board guys would not go forward. And I'm just like, oh, I guess I'll go die. I guess I'll go fuck myself. But yeah, anyway, that's beside the point. So I went back into Demon Souls as my meat cleaver, and I cleared Flame Lurker today. I cleared Dragon God. I cleared
Dude, I one-shot a Flame Lurker. I played Tuesday night.
You one-shot him?
Yeah, I just went in there. First attempt.
First attempt. I was like, you one-shot him? How'd you do that?
Just went in there like, you bitch. This is all the time.
He's probably like the hardest one in the game.
The first time he broke my heart so many times.
Yeah. It's pretty simple.
On my first playthrough, but yeah, after the second time, I was feeling myself and shit. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I had the Falchion blade also, just slash. He backs off. Okay, water, the flame resistance shield.
Yeah,
that reduces flame damage. Like, put that on. It's basically and the graphics is pretty cool because it just looks like you're soaked in water.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, then he starts swinging. Like, all right, come in, sidestep. He's pounding up, beating his chest, and then he's going for the overhead. Like, okay. go for your overhead, and then because after he does overhead, he follows like, all right, motherfucker, I
Got
you.
you. I got your patterns.
Yeah, he clipped me a couple of times. Like, all right, back up.
Oh yeah, so it was Armor Spider, Flame Lurker, and Dragon God, and then I did the multiplication, the doll boss. What's her name?
Yeah, I don't know if
I forget her
I
name.
forget about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
with all the
and then I stopped playing that, and then I went to Blasphemous for a little while.
I was actually playing Blasphemous Thursday night a little
Really?
bit or Wednesday night.
So I dabbled it a little bit in Blasphemous. I got to, I beat the first little guy, and then I didn't get to I got to like a church area, and then I like called it right there for some reason. I think I had to like eat lunch or something, but I want to go back to it. It seems pretty fun. I just got to rebind everything because I want it to be like
Somewhere else.
Dark Souls. So I want my swing to here and my parry here. You know what I mean? Like I want it in that fashion.
Yeah.
So I don't get confused.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it just makes better play for like. I guess yeah. You don't need the other right stick.
Yeah. But I played a little bit of that, and then I was like, fuck, why am I playing this when I haven't even beat Dread? So I went back into Dread, and that's where I was whenever you showed up.
I saw that. I'm jealous. I want to play on my OLED Switch.
Oh, yeah? You got an OLED? You got an OLED?
Let's just say I got all the 2020 consoles.
Oh, all the 2020 Flex?
They're all my wives.
They're all your wives, dude.
I belong to my wife.
And then Monday we went to go see Spider-Man.
How was it?
The movie was great.
The atmosphere? The theater?
That sucked. Never again.
You can't go back, dude.
Never
You
again,
can't go
dude.
back.
I know I've said it before, but never again.
This time you mean it?
I'm fucking mean it, dude.
You
They
talked about
ruined the
it.
fucking movie, dude. Like some sad shit's happening, and people are fucking being assholes, dude.
Talking about it. Doing their TikTok dances and shit.
Oh my god,
kids.
bro. It was fucking
Hope they get COVID.
terrible. I hope they get worse than COVID.
An audit.
I hope they get Omicron Infinite. That's the new variant that I just came up with.
Omicron.
Alpha
double.
Omega. Alpha Omega
Oh,
Omicron.
COVID Omega. That sounds like
Oh
yeah,
shit. That sounds like
yeah.
a fighting game.
That's a world ender. That's what that sounds.
That sounds like a fighting game right
That's
there.
what the freaking terrorists in the next action movie are gonna release on the
shit.
U.S. population if we don't
It's
meet
like
their demands.
COVID times 1,000. What was it
Omega.
in Team America? It's like 9/11 times 1,000.
I don't even know what the math is. No one does, Gary.
No one does, Gary.
No one does.
But yeah, so we watched Spider-Man. Great fucking movie. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of like the Spider-Man movie franchise as a whole. Very well done.
At this point, if you like Marvel movies, you're probably a fan of Spider-Man.
Well, I'm just talking about like Spider-Man in general, because Spider-Man for the longest time until Tom Holland was separate from the MCU and all that stuff. So if you're a fan of all the Spider-Man movies, you're going to be a big fan of this one. There's a lot of callbacks and things like that. So it's really, really good. I don't want to give anything away. It's only been 1 week. So
We'll run it for them next week.
I'll ruin it for them in a month.
In 2 weeks, because that would be like technically it was last year's movie.
Technically it was.
If
Technically
you
it
haven't
was.
seen it, go fuck yourself.
Hey, you should have watched it by now.
And
Go
if
sit
you-
down-
and if you listen to podcasts, you're probably on social media.
Right.
And if they haven't spoiled it for you, we will.
Right.
Count on us.
We're gonna spoil it for you.
Count on us.
And it's
Count
on
on
you.
me.
So yeah, man, Spider-Man was great. It's just the people suck. And
I'm telling you, dude. After a year and a half of not going to movie theaters,
people are
and
acting
then,
wild and rambunctious.
and then
dude.
going back, people are just and then it's like, oh yeah, this is why I like streaming services. I could go hit pause, take a dump, and then come back.
So on that note, I watched Matrix today, and I had a good time. I had a real good time.
Okay, I don't want to hear nothing on that one because I kind of want
I had a great time.
to go in there. I want to go in there hating it.
It's fucking
myself.
trippy. It's you can't go into. I mean, you go into it knowing it's the Matrix, but don't go into it expecting. I don't know what you're expecting.
Nebuchadnezzar, the new coming of Jesus, who's the chosen one, Agent Smith.
Don't go in there expecting like. I mean, there's a lot of previous callbacks and stuff like that as well because it is a reboot or what? Not a reboot, but
Sequel?
like it's a sequel. But the story is a little bit different. Whereas Neo isn't a savior anymore because he already saved everybody, right? Because this is the trilogy. He already saved everybody, so it's a different branch. It's a different story. So don't go in there expecting that type of a story because that's not what you're gonna get. But very well done. The art style and everything, very reminiscent of old school Matrix. They had a little, a lot of callbacks to the bullet time things like that. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was a very fun movie. And I enjoyed the shit out of it. But I'm a huge Matrix fan, and I don't give a fuck if the second one sucked or you didn't like the third one. I liked them all. I liked the fighting. I liked the kung fu, and it was just like an old school kung fu movie, but like with 1999.
How old school are we talking about? Like
What?
Jackie
No,
Chan,
I'm talking
Dragon
about
Fist?
I'm talking about like the old, like the Matrix movies they were kung fu movies, just with a current theme to it. Basically, that's what they were, right? Hero's tale. Guys got to overcome adversity.
No, I say like old school, like kung fu. Like I'm thinking like old school, like over the top, like the one had the English dubs and they're like way over the top.
I mean, that's what Matrix was, wasn't it?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was, right? I always considered them that, but just with like, and I always enjoyed the simulation theory. I've enjoyed it for the longest time. I like time travel movies. I like the simulation theory, and shit's trippy, man. So whenever I watched this movie, I was just like, I was blown away.
That's
I love
what rich
it.
people think.
I love it. So definitely check it out. Since you can watch it from your comfort of your own home,
Yeah.
definitely check it out. But yeah, that's about it, man. That was about my whole week. I didn't really work out because I didn't want to fuck with my leg too much. Like I said, I just did a little bit of yoga on the legs and some stretches on my ankles and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. Sat in the truck for bored out of my fucking mind. I want a battery pack for my Switch now, just so whenever I do go on these long trips and stuff, I just
You don't have one already?
plug it up. Now I got one somewhere. I gotta find it, but I don't think it charges the Switch fast enough. Like I'd have to turn it off and like set it down. Like I don't have that big ass power brick like you got. I need to get one of those.
I forgot how many ohms it is.
But
Or whatever.
that's about my week, man. How about you? How was Oh, you know what?
Go ahead.
Before we do that, I did have a game of the year this year.
Oh, Returnal.
It is.
Okay.
It is my game of the year.
Nice. Elaborate. Tell me more.
Well, it was definitely
Why and why not, and what did it beat? Because I know Ratchet and Clank was up there for. I know you were championing that one for a while.
Well, Returnal is challenging.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful game with an amazing soundtrack and characters, and the fact that it's roguelite and you can play it multiple times and have a good time, and they have the challenge runs and all that stuff, and I enjoyed the absolute shit out of it. I put the most time into it. It's one of the least completed games of 2021. It was completed the least amount of times by like the amount of people who bought it. Didn't complete it.
Yeah, you ever see your PlayStation trophies and you're just beating
and I'm just like
bosses?
Yeah.
Like,
Or Bloodborne bosses. Like
Yeah.
nobody beat. What was the guy?
Gascone? It was like at
Gascone?
27%. Like
It's like
barely even a quarter.
a third of the people have beaten this boss.
Not even a third, and just over a quarter. Because I got a friend who played it up to 2 wolves, and then he never went back.
2 wolves.
Yeah, there's like 2 wolves on this bridge.
Oh yeah.
he
Oh.
Yeah, he went up there.
You mean the
he got
werewolves?
hammed?
And then he never went back.
Yeah, he got hammed, and or he got bodied, and I just never seen him play it again.
But
Don't know what happened.
Returnal, just based off the sheer challenge and the funness of the gameplay and the boss
How much
fights. were
DLC was in that
incredible.
game?
There's none. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. They didn't need it.
Isn't that awesome? Isn't that refreshing that
That's
you can
pretty
play a
nice.
game like Returnal, which I haven't played, but just from what you're talking about, and I've seen you play, and seen other people play, and watching Demon Souls and those kind of games where like it's all in the gameplay.
Right.
We don't have to sell you more. Dark Souls 3 had 2 DLCs, Ring City and Ashes of Andril.
Right.
Which is more of the same, which is fine if you want that. But it wasn't like, here's more costumes, here's a battle pass, there's nothing.
Right.
The proof was in the game.
Right. That's all I need.
And I think that's 100%. I think people forget that. I think people lose sight of what makes a real good game. And they're like, well, I got to have battle passes and now I got to look like Naruto. What for? What for?
No, it was absolutely amazing start to finish. I did put it down for a little while because what else came around that time? Final Fantasy or something?
well,
No, not Final. What?
I remember you did talk about there was a bug about losing losses, and then you kind of like shied away from it.
And then now that you can like run save, so you can actually save and quit out, and like
pick it up,
and then go back and pick it up and all that stuff. So it has gotten better. I do want to go back into it because I haven't played since I beat it, and then since then, that patch has come in. So I do want to go back and play a little bit more of that.
So why is it your game of year over Ratchet and Clank?
Ratchet and Clank had a great story, great gameplay, and all that stuff, but just it wasn't as challenging, and like for real difficulty had a little bit to play in that. Like I felt accomplished beating Returnal as I did accomplished beating Demon Souls, or I'm gonna be accomplished beating Dark Souls 1, or whenever I was accomplished beating Bloodborne. Like the challenge has a little bit more to add to it now to me.
Those bosses, there's no other gaming high that you could reach like other than that, because it's like something's on the line. You could have lost something, have to start from the very beginning.
Right, and you got to start all over again. And I love roguelikes. So like Hades being my last year game of the year, it definitely played off of those tropes. Like I was looking for more of that. Granted, I haven't gone back to Hades in a while, but I need to. But there's just so many other things I can.
It won the Hugo Award.
I can do. It did.
And I was like, I was telling my cousin, what the hell's a Hugo Award?
It did.
Well, it's only for like sci-fi and fantasy literature.
Yeah.
Like they make like a special, award for that. I'm like, not bad.
But yeah, that was definitely my overall game of the year that actually came out this year, because as right now, if you were to ask me like what's your favorite game, I would be like Demon Souls. It's like that's all I want to fucking play, dude. But yeah, man, that game will put you on your ass, and
it'll make you work for it, huh?
It'll make you work for it.
Go for it.
But I want to spit out.
Is there a difficulty setting on that game?
No.
So
there's no
I like
easy
playing
mode.
story mode.
What?
That way I could just get through it and see the story and content.
Is your name Chameleon?
Never met him.
Oh, never met him. B.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, he plays on story mode. But
Bloodborne doesn't have that either.
Nah, that's why he quit at the Wolves.
Called terrible.
Called
terrible. Hate to break it to you, but there's no difficulty setting on these games.
There's no difficulty setting, bro.
But it's just learning patterns. I could do that.
Yeah, it's a rhythm game.
I
like
could do
Sekiro,
that. Yeah. I just learn patterns.
But yeah, so
facetious.
I wanted to get that in because we're coming up on the end of the year next week. I'm not sure when we're doing.
It'll probably be Thursday, because I'm 100% sure I'll be off. Well, I'm 99.9% sure I'll be off Friday, so we just probably do it Thursday night.
I don't know what time I'm getting off. I don't want to tell you.
I'm off anyway.
I'm gonna get off at like 8.
Like, you only show up till 9 o'clock anyway.
Be like, nah.
Come on
but
over.
How was your week, bud? And tell me your.
So your game
choice.
award. So it was over. It was Returnal over Ratchet and Clank, and because of the solid gameplay.
It's over Metroid Dread.
Well, Metroid Dread, let's be honest, you played 4 hours.
I haven't completed it yet, but Metroid Dread's just more of the same. Like it's this. And the same thing with Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank was more of the same thing. Like the only
more same what?
It was more same Ratchet and Clank. Like I've played Ratchet and Clank before. I love Ratchet and Clank, but they didn't
kind of just like platforming with little gadgets, right?
Right, but like you're platforming, you're shooting, you're running and gunning, but they didn't enhance the overall gameplay. They didn't change anything to like force me into that spot where like, oh, Ratchet and Clank should be the winner because of this. But like Returnal came in with this brand new IP with a brand new concept, and I mean for them, for Housemarque, and they knocked it out of the fucking park, dude. So over the 2021 games that I did play, it definitely took the top.
Good.
So
I'm happy to hear it. Yeah. How'd you feel about it not being it being kind of like not stuff for Game of the Year?
From Game of the Year awards?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what accolades your game or game gets or not gets, receives or does not receive. I mean, did you enjoy the game?
Yeah. Did you enjoy Blasphemous?
Yeah.
Last year? That's when it came out, right? Last year?
No, it came out. I forgot.
But did you enjoy the game?
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't fucking nominated for anything at all.
It was a good game.
But it was a good game though, right? Yeah. I was having a good time playing. As soon as I killed the first boss and he took his helmet and he put it under the cut and filled it up with blood and he put it over his head, I was like, the fuck is this game?
Weird. Yeah.
But the art is really nice. Anyway, I digress. How was your week, dude? Talk to me.
Work was easy. Given that it was like peak season is done, Christmas is done.
Yes.
Everybody was safe. Everybody was healthy. Everybody got done. Like it was relatively for work. It was like I think like it was 2 days. I got home like at 7:30.
Oh.
Compared to like there was one peak season at work where like I didn't see Mikkel till like that Friday, just because I would get off so late and she would go to bed so early. Mm. But yeah, this work season, peak season at work was pretty easy, which I'm all for.
That's good.
It was good. Yeah. So work was that. It was good. Gaming wise, I did Demon Souls on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I streamed it Monday and Tuesday.
Working on a New Game Plus?
I'm working on New Game Plus, yeah, because I beat it Sunday afternoon. I saw you fighting, what's his name, Alstar something? the last guy, the last old man.
Oh, okay.
The king, whatever his name is. Yeah.
False king.
I saw you fighting him. I was like, I'm like, is that the last boss? You're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I just kind of turned off the stream because I was like, I didn't want to learn too much. I'm like, okay. So then I started fighting him, right? And I was getting like bodied because like, it looks like you're getting your ass beat. I'm like, shut up. I'm at the edge of my seat, not trying to lose. I don't need any distraction. She's like, okay. I think she knew. She's like, it was serious.
Shut your mouth, you knife
handed.
handed.
I didn't say knife handed. I didn't like shut up. I just like,
Shut the fuck
be
up.
quiet. I'm focusing right now.
Hey,
Yeah. This game takes all my attention. I do not need it. This is why I have the vibration feature off my controllers. Because
Really?
if anything takes my mind off of what I'm doing, I don't want it. I don't need distractions.
Okay.
I just need my eyes to focus on this. I'm looking at patterns. I'm trying to recognize what's going to do next and how that's going to react.
Did he steal any soul levels from you?
He got me one time on the second attempt. It took me 2 attempts, and he got me on. He grabbed me on the second try.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll get you.
he grabbed soul levels. What the fuck does that mean? And I looked at my soul counts. Like, am I losing souls?
Yep.
Like,
He has that ability.
Like, okay, that's not too bad.
What do you think about the final boss?
I thought that was it. That was very. That felt very From Software. Like here's the challenge, and here's now you have a choice.
Right.
I offed it, grabbed the sword, and ran. I think that was a good ending because the maiden took over.
Yeah, the music's over.
Yeah.
In my melee build, I killed her.
Oh, you kill her?
Yeah, you kill her, and instead of walking through the fog gate, you kill her, and you become the demon soul, basically.
Oh. You take the power.
And then the game starts over. But you get her soul. So whenever you get the demon brand and the soul brand, which is the soul brand is the black one and the demon brand's the white one.
Mm-hmm.
If you get both of those and her soul, the next time you go to the smith, whenever you got the flame or whatever, the flame lurker's soul,
Yeah.
you can fuse both of them together to make the Allant sword or whatever. I forget what it's called. But
Like
it
the
fuses
best
them.
weapon of the game, I guess?
It's not the best weapon, but it goes based off of your character tendency.
Oh.
So if your black character tendency or white character tendency, the weapon does increase damage. Not world tendency. World tendency is separate from character tendency. But if you have either or, it works out into your favor. So it'll give you like plus 400 damage to every swing. It's insane.
Ungodly.
It's really easy to swing that weapon and pretty light on the levels that you need for it. And it doesn't scale with anything because it just goes based off of your character tendency.
Yes, I got one of them. I forgot which one it was.
So the white one you get in World 1-1.
Okay, I have not gotten that one.
And
that's when you gotta kill. You gotta get Ostrava, right?
Right.
You gotta kill him.
Ostrava.
And I was like, who the fuck's Ostrava? I was like that little knight you always. It's always walking around. You always saving him.
You gotta kill him and then walk to where the red-eyed
guilty.
knight is. Fuck that
He
guy.
just wants to go and see pop.
Fuck that guy. And then you get to kill him again as a black knight or
I saw that
demon,
as a Black Phantom.
Black Phantom, yeah.
Yeah, right before I fought the king, I was like, that's old boy.
That's old boy.
I gotta fight him.
Yeah. And then the 3 Black Phantoms that you fight in 1-3, the right by the red dragon.
Yeah.
That's Phalanx, the one with the bow. That's Phalanx.
Really?
The second one is Tower Knight with the big tower shield.
Okay.
And the third one is Penetrator because he gives you the Penetrator sword. That's their phantoms of their previous life.
Okay. I recognized Tower Knight. I was like, he looks awfully familiar.
And you get the Tower Knight shield. So fucking nice. You can actually get the Penetrator armor because that armor's dope.
Oh, I went to go kill, what's his name? Guri or Yuri? Like every time you kill a boss, he's killing NPCs off and shit.
Oh yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy.
I remember you and Jack were talking about it. I was like, wait, someone's killing my NPCs? They're like, yeah, kill that motherfucker. Like, I didn't care about spoilers now. Like, I'm gonna kill him.
Kill that motherfucker.
No one's gonna mess with my maiden in black.
I went to go adjust my spells and he was dead. I was like, why is he dead? And I go and talk to the guy. He's got the 2 spikes on his head. And I go and talk to the guy and he's just like, I've killed every human. Except for one. And he starts attacking you. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just went to attack. After you told me about it, I went to kill him, and he said something like, "They were right about you."
They were right about
or something like that. I don't know. I was like, in
Yeah,
true
you do
Souls
that.
in
Kill
true
that motherfucker.
in true From Software fashion, they always die with some cryptic message or something like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
So you played Demon Souls.
So I played Demon Souls
New Game Plus.
New Game Plus, and I started going around there. I was like, I'm gonna go cash it, but I was like, well, I already beat it as a sword and board. Now I kind of want to get that bigger sword. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. Right?
Keep doing.
It worked. It worked the first time,
There you go.
and I beat the Flame Lurker, which was honestly my okay. It's Flame Lurker and Maneater were my toughest bosses. So I was like, okay, If I could get past Man-Eater in a couple of attempts, I'll be all right.
Yeah, Man-Eater's pretty tough.
He's
Flame
pretty tough
Lurker's
for
pretty
sure.
tough.
As melee, he was tough because I was like, fuck. I mean, you could tell me that took me 2 hours. That was just 2 hours on tempting him. Not to mention how many times I had to go back, grind for herbs,
Right.
and then go back and attempt to.
Because I'm like at soul level 90, and I hate the game right now. I'm just like, fuck this game.
Well, when I was a lot higher than you because I already had like 40 hours in before I attempted it. So I was already like at level 70. So I already had a couple levels.
Yeah, Flame Lurker is definitely my least favorite. Armored Spider is my second least favorite, and Man-Eater is my third.
Dude, how
favorite.
awesome is it? Like you're just streaming and like random people just hop in and
dude,
start
they're
talking.
so cool.
They're
dude.
so
They
friendly.
love it.
That's what happened now because I had questions like, okay, I beat Searing, I beat Flame Lurker, and I got a Searing Soul. Now how do I get the awesome Forge? He's like, go talk to the blacksmith. I'm like, I know. I talked to him. He's like, phase out and then phase back into the
Right.
to the instance and then talk to him. Like, oh, sure enough. He's like, can I have that soul? I'm like, yeah, take that soul.
I kind of want to do a vitality build, just straight vitality
Just
endurance, and just use that soul brand the soul brand or the demon brand, one of the two. But I have to like invade or something. Like I kind of want to just build a build around that, or like the dragon sword.
Oh, the flame sword.
The flame sword, because it doesn't scale off of anything. You just swing it.
That's true.
So I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do like a bow build, but like I know that's gonna be like the hardest Demon Souls to play ever. And I'm just like, but I saw somebody do it with like I think it was like a sticky bow.
Really?
Or some kind of a bow, like you can make little different affixes.
I remember you showed me that video that they did a gun build on Bloodborne. I'm like,
oh, and he was melting,
murking them. Like,
but with the bow build, I was watching him 3-shot bosses, like third health, 1 shot, third health,
I
1
believe
shot.
it.
I was like, what is
I
this?
believe it.
I kind of want to do this.
As difficult and heartbreaking as From Software games could be, at the same time they kind of reward you. If you put in this much work, if you put this much work into our game and finding all this stuff, we'll let you go ham and one shot these bosses, and or just hit them in a couple of hits, which I like about that. Like, man, these guys I'm loving these guys more and more.
But yeah, so I had a blast. I'm having a blast playing that game. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, I bought it because it was on sale at Best Buy. I was like, I want to see him squirm because you never played Bloodborne, right? And here you are, like actually beating it. What are you doing?
Merry Christmas, Rick. Merry Christmas, Rick.
Oh, the holiday scare king. Hoe ass, bitch ass, trick ass, mark ass, Rick. Those are all accurate.
All accurate.
All accurate.
Merry Christmas,
Damn,
brother.
you got me Returnal?
Yeah, I did.
Yay! Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna play it.
So
play it. It's your copy?
It's unwrapped. hold on. Let me explain. It's unwrapped because whenever I got it in the mail, I could hear the disc
Kind of rattling?
moving around.
Okay.
So I had to open it. I carefully opened the top so I could like
Just make
reseal it.
sure.
So I carefully opened the top and pushed it out, and like I checked the disc. I was like, okay, it's all good. And I was trying to slide it back in, and the fucking plastic ripped. And I was like, oh well, he's getting an open game. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
he knows it is. No,
I don't
thank
give a
you.
shit.
Thank you, guys.
So
Returnal. We're gonna play it.
now I want to see
me
you squirm.
Now you see me squirm, and I can't say shit.
I want to see how long it takes you to beat that fucking first playthrough because it's
Go.
harder than Demon Souls. Let's be real.
That's bet. Well, good thing is this kind of game is in my wheelhouse.
Huh?
So, because if you look at my bio, I play Souls, fighting games,
And
JRPGs, and roguelikes. Well, I don't have roguelikes in my bio.
So
but
Merry
I'm just
Christmas,
gonna-
brother. I
Thank
love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to play this. I'm going to cherish it.
You are.
I won't return it.
You are, and you got to beat it too.
I will.
Son of
I
a
can't
bitch.
wait. I'm going to stream it.
Son of a bitch.
And I was just thinking, man, I'm going to need something to stream.
Yeah, there it is.
That's going to be my second PS5 game.
There you go. I've got so many.
That's my second PS5 game.
I've got so many. That is my favorite game this
And
year.
I'm glad you shared it with me. Thank
and
you.
I can't wait for you to play it and lose your shit because it's so much harder than Demon Souls.
Good.
Oh my god.
See, that's what tells you what a good game is when a friend strongly recommends it and actually buys it and gifts it to someone. That's how you know it's a good game.
I'm glad you got me Demon Souls, dude, because I wasn't gonna buy it. I was like, I've beaten this game before. And then, like, I'm playing it, I was like, fuck, this game looks good. It sounds so good. I got sounds coming out of my controller.
When you came over last Friday and you're like, how come it looks kind of shitty? I'm like, what are you talking about shitty? And you're like, cinematic mode, performance mode. I'm like, I didn't even know that
Oh
was
my
there. I
god.
was like, I didn't know that was there. I'm not playing at 30 FPS.
Oh my god, it was so terrible.
I'm like, I didn't know that was there.
I know.
Oh,
Screen shake.
Oops.
Turn that shit off.
Oops. I'm okay. I'm okay with some screen shake in like fighting games.
Motion blur, screen shake off.
Motion
always.
blur,
Film
no.
grain.
I like film grain. I like film grain
Oh.
just because it gives that nice touch. I liked it a lot in Control. I'm okay with some screen shake, depending if it's not too jarring. I'm okay with it. But yeah. So Demon Souls, played that. And then I played a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei, very little, because it's one of those games where if I'm playing it, I'm going to play it for hours on end.
Okay.
So like I did very little just because like, okay, where was I again? Do a little bit grinding. 'Cause I'm at this area and I'm pretty much near the end game. I'm like, let me just do a little grinding because I went to bed like super early last night, like at 10:30. So let me just lay down with it
On that new OLED switch.
on the OLED Switch with my.
Is it bright? Is it bright as fuck?
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. And at
So,
first,
so give me your thoughts, your initial thoughts on the OLED first,
on
before
the-
we go into the
on
Shin
the
Megami
on the
Tensei.
OLED Switch,
Is it worth the upgrade?
So when I went to Best Buy last Sunday, because I went to go pick up my dad's gift, you know, at the Nintendo kiosk in Best Buy, where you could try out the consoles, they had the Switch Lite, the OLED, and the OG Switch right there. You know, and I was looking at the OLED one, and I was playing Mario Kart. I was like, man, this looks really nice. And I mean, really pretty, bigger screen for sure. That's always been one of my things that I wanted in the newer Switch. You know, was a less bevel and just a bigger screen.
Bezel.
Bevel. I call it bevel. I'm pretty sure it's bevel.
Is it bevel? I thought it was bezel.
I don't know. You said it was with a lot of conviction.
I thought it was bezel.
You said it with a lot of conviction.
Let's
Chat,
see,
look it up.
screen bezel.
I think it's bevel.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So let's bevel, and so I saw it. I was like, okay, it looks really nice. And then I was like, man, well, I pull out my phone. I was like, do they have any in stock? None available in
It's bezel, by the way.
bezel. Okay,
Yeah.
well, not. So I looked at Best Buy. It says 0 in stock, but it available in a location 27 miles away. I'm like,
Oh, so that's how it got
So I was
brought
like-
to your attention.
so I was like, well, maybe I could just order it or something, you know? Because I was like, I've been working, got some extra.
You got some extra.
I got some OT, you know. So I was like, why not?
Make it rain on them.
Had a customer give me $50. Had another
Hey,
customer
I
give me
got-
$40.
I got some of that too.
So I was like, well, gosh, I should do something. And then like, it's like, well, I'll think about it. So then I got home and I was like, got you something. I'm like, what? Oh, let's switch. I'm like, why? Like, why? I know you've been talking about it.
You've been talking about it
you
for
were-
a minute.
You were this close to getting one at Best Buy. I was like, I gotta give it to you now before
Yeah,
you order
before
it
you order
online.
that shit. That's the problem with me and you is that anytime they try to get us a gift,
Wow.
we're gonna buy it before.
Guilty, because I was gonna
Yeah.
look online and get it.
Yeah, I'd found it on in stock at Walmart, and I sent her the message immediately.
Get it.
I was like, should I get this for him, or should you get it for him? And she, like 5 minutes go by, and she's like, got it. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, what do I get him now?
Well, I would say if you already have a Nintendo Switch, you probably don't need the OLED version. It's pretty, it's nice.
What about the Ethernet port?
I mean,
and
they
that's
have
nice,
all, they
right?
have all these nice, quality of life features. It's
Okay.
awesome. I love it. But honestly, if you already have a Switch and you don't want to take that $350 leap, you're probably fine. But if you're in the market to buy a Switch,
Mhm.
I would say go for the top end version and get the OLED one.
Okay,
I mean, that would be my recommendation because I've had the OG one
right, for the longest.
and I love it, enjoyed it. I've only had one issue was with the left Joy-Con with a little bit of stick drift,
right.
but I put some of that electric spray lubricant, whatever,
Mhm.
let it dry.
Yeah.
And then I was fine, So I mean, that was the original gray Joy-Con that came with it, and I
Yeah.
put hours.
I've got the
upon
green ones
hours.
myself.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for those, by the way.
It was
You gave me
last year,
those?
the year
Yeah, it was
before, I
last
think.
year.
So I think there was like a Best Buy exclusive or
Yeah,
something.
those are Best Buy exclusive. They just look so nice.
Yeah. So, the OLED, I would say if you're in the market of getting you're gonna be a first time buyer, you want to get the nice one, get the OLED one. That's
So-
the way to go.
That's you playing Shin Megami Tensei on that? I'm assuming you're gonna pick up Metroid Dread
Yeah,
at some
I'm
point.
gonna get Metroid Dread on that.
You
one
gonna borrow
now.
my copy of Astral Chain at some
I'll
point?
play that one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta do
all
all
the pretty ones.
You gotta do some. You gotta do some good gaming on there. 'cause-
Well, I would definitely gonna go back and hit the stuff like the classics, the new Neo classic, like Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey. Just go back in there and play just to experience it on this. Even though it's not like game changing, it just look. I mean, these colors are really vibrant.
I tell you, playing on that TV and playing on like that TV over there,
Night
it's
and
a
day.
world of difference,
Yeah,
dude.
you can tell.
world of difference.
Yeah.
Like it's just that much better.
Yeah, and I try not to be a person that gets, easily impressed by the, the cosmetic upgrades, but you can tell the performance issues, just the difference of the OG screen and because of course the second I put it dock, I can't tell the difference because I'm playing on my my gaming monitors, but when you get to just hold it, and majority of my Switch gaming is on handheld, so I mean I really get to enjoy Shin Megami Tensei, and I can't wait to play these other games and go back and just visit, like I said, the Neo classics.
As I was playing Metroid Dread in my work truck while I was waiting for homeboy to finish up stops and stuff, like I was wishing I had that OLED because like the sun's out, it's like screen glaring. I was like, fuck man, I kind of wish I would have picked up that OLED Switch.
For sure, like it was brighter. The setting I have it on was brighter than I have on the OG Switch, and the battery, it was lasting a lot longer. Of course, because it's newer for sure. But I mean, usually Shin Megami Tensei, by 2.5, 3 hours on the dim setting, my Switch is saying, "Hey, I need some juice, Papa."
So what are you gonna do with that other one?
I guess just hang on to it and keep it as a backup, or maybe make that my TV one. I don't know. I haven't.
It's got Netflix and Hulu on it, I think, or Hulu at least.
So does my phone.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. I always find that weird when people's like when people complain about the Switch not having all these other like media apps on it. I'm like, you have a phone,
you have
or a TV,
phone,
or a computer, or a tablet. You have so many other devices. Like, to me, that's just my critique when people say, I'm like,
right,
bro. If you have a Switch, you probably have a smartphone or a computer or a smart TV. And have access to those apps. Just, I don't know. I mean, that's the
my
way
TV has all the apps. I don't even hook anything up to it.
Yeah. So, I've been playing the OLED and been playing some Shin Megami Tensei on it. A little bit, very little. But I'm planning on going back after.
Now you gotta play that. Now you gotta play that bad boy.
I gotta play
Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
One more time.
Oh, he dropped it. He's lost. It's over.
Am I drunk?
Returnal,
guys.
There you go. Yeah, sorry I had to open it, man. I didn't mean to do that to you.
That's fine. I know.
But like I had to check the disc so I could return it today.
No, one time I did. I bought Dark Souls 3 for Kevin one time, and I didn't even check it or nothing. I'm like,
you bought it for Kevin?
A long time ago, yeah.
Never played it.
And he opened it up. He's like, "Well, you never played it because there was no disc in the game, no disc in the cartridge."
No.
And he's like, "Is Rick trolling me right now?" He's like, "No, it's still in the saline plastic. I guess it was one of those that just never got."
Yeah.
Watched. And I bought it like a month or two before. I just kind of hang on to it. So by the time, Best Buy, they're like, past the receipt date. Like, okay, well, that's probably why Kevin Nerd got into Dark Souls. I blame myself.
Yeah.
I
don't think he's got the stomach for it, to be honest with you. I don't think he has the testes.
The testicular
I don't think he has the testes.
It's a tough game.
It's tough, dude.
It's a tough game.
It's fun.
It is.
But it's rewarding. It's very rewarding. So what else did you do this week? You work out?
Yeah, I exercise, swung the kettlebells around. So I basically have it where I'll do like stand your ground, persistent endure, yoga, and then work fast, recover faster. And then I'll sprinkle in some of the 30-minute workouts here and there and stuff like that.
Nice. So
yeah, I did some exercising, swinging the kettlebells. It was fun. It was good. The work fast, recover faster one, that's the one where you're doing 3 exercises consecutive in 1 minute.
Right.
Under a 40-second.
Mm-hmm.
That one, that's the one that always gets me going. Like
the heart rate.
Yeah, the heart rate. I'm sweating. I mean, like persistent endure is good. Stand your ground is good. They get up there, but there's something about that one that I just feel like there's just so much body movement. And that's highly suggested, guys. If you want to find like a workout program, I mean, I'm not paid by these guys, but the Honest 6 kettlebell workout program, so good. I mean, especially that time of year where it's the end of the year, New Year resolutions, get in shape. I should buy a workout bike or. Are
you gonna have one this year? By the way?
What?
New Year's resolution?
Mine will probably be.
If you were gonna have one.
If I was gonna have one, I don't know.
I mean, I really don't.
Be a better person.
I mean, you're not a bad person.
I could be a better person.
You're kind of a dick, but
that's part of the charm.
It's part of the charm.
It's part of the charm, though. It's like part of the package.
That's me too.
It's I'm an
asshole.
Yeah, I treat you like shit because I want to better you.
I love you.
Because I better you. Yeah, I want you to be a better person for me.
I want you to be a better person around me.
Because
you suck.
And iron sharpens iron.
And
you gotta be better
than you.
And you gotta be better so we could make each other better.
But I want you to be better, so it pushes me to be better.
I'm super competitive.
And you suck less.
I'm super competitive. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
We know that.
I like that.
Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron.
You're some of the people you keep around you.
That's right.
If you're around turkeys, don't expect to fly.
So why do we hang around Kevin? He doesn't play Dark Souls.
Jackal's cool. Can we bring him in the circle?
Yeah. Jackal lives in Dallas too, man.
We'll
bring
bring
his ass down.
Tell
there.
him to come down one weekend.
Oh, homeboy got COVID. Shouts out to Jackal.
Did
man.
he?
Yeah. He got
Which
COVID.
one?
Probably
The Omicron?
Probably.
The Delta?
Probably one of those two.
I heard like the Omicron's more
I think his
contagious,
sister,
but not as
his sister had
dangerous.
it, and then he's got it. He says he feels all right. So shouts out to Jackal if you're listening, man. I love you.
Yeah, my mom got it, but I'm like, how bad is it? She's like, I'm congested. She's vaccinated and everything. I was like, how'd you get it? She's like, I think it was a Christmas party at work. I'm like, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. Yo, masking up over there.
Like, well, I was like, mom's fine, so I was like, okay.
Did you do anything else this week? Did you watch?
So I exercised. I watched. I finished. I finished. That was last week. I started watching Attack on Titan again.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta actually watch that.
I've
only gotten like 3 episodes in.
I started watching Attack on Titan, and just from the opening scene, I just remember like, oh yeah, I love the illustration. That's one of the first things that drew me into the whole series. Was just, especially like how they draw their eyes. They're these very dark, bold outlines, and very just heavy black lines around their animations, which I just really enjoy. And I always have a sense of a speed. Well, especially when they're zip lining through everything. They do that whole that some sort of graphic animation coming to the side of the on the panoramic view on the side view.
The lines,
yeah,
the speed lines,
just to emphasize the speed on stuff like that.
That's a graphic option in Halo.
Is it really?
You can turn off the speed lines. It's like it is a thing.
Well, yeah. If it adds to experience, go for it.
It does.
Because a lot of times too, like when you're I don't know, for me for sure, it's like when I start playing the game, zoning in, it's like my focus goes down to that little square in the middle.
Yep.
That's what happens. So that's a problem with like when I'm playing fighting games and I get a counter hit. Like I don't know what's a counter hit because counter like on Street Fighter say counter.
Far left.
Yeah. But the thing is that's one thing I do like about when I'm playing Guilty Gear. Counter. I mean it says
counter.
And it announces it counter. I was like, okay, I got a counter hit now. Let's go for this combo route.
Yeah, you were streaming Street Fighter 5 last night, right?
Yeah, so
How did that go?
It was fun because I was playing Luke and I was getting bodied. I was like, all right.
Okay.
All right, with Luke, I really have to use his flash knuckles charged in the middle of a combo. And I'm not really good at that, and I'll admit it.
So he's got a charge as
well
as
you have to, like, it's not a charge move. It's like, okay, you know how, like, Gal is, you charge back, forward and then
right.
X to do what you call it? His is you do quarter circle back and you charge A.
And then
you let it go, yeah.
Oh.
So it's not like you're charging direction. You're charging, like, the attack.
That sounds terrible to charge in mid-combo, though.
It's not terrible. It's what separates the
Men from the boys?
wannabes from the real players.
So you're not a real player.
I'm not there
You're not
yet.
a real player
I'm not
yet.
there yet. But like anything,
Yeah.
the better you get at it, you do more of it.
Yeah.
So I was playing with him, and I was getting bodied. I was like, okay, you know what?
Where you at with him?
I'm still like, I went down to like silver.
Okay.
So I was like,
not a big deal.
Yeah. And honestly, silver is like a really good place. Like if you're like testing out a character. I mean, like I'm talking as a fighting game enthusiast.
As a cisgendered white male?
As a cisgender Caucasian male who's Hispanic. But no, that's more pronouns, yeah.
Anytime anybody says
I
lose all energy in my body.
I just like stop.
As a vegan, I feel like
I've been attacked here because I don't have any options.
I feel weak against your propaganda.
You want a plant burger?
You need more protein.
At that point, yeah. Like when they say they're offering you plant burgers, I'm like, look, bro, you get a real hamburger or a salad, because what's in those plant burgers? Those Impossible Burgers?
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, Alice offered me one of those earlier from Burger King.
Oh, I'd rather eat puke.
I was like, no, give me a real chicken sandwich, please.
Yeah, give me
a chicken sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, come on, let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, we had Burger King earlier. Nice. It was delicious.
Those Texas Double Whoppers, dude.
No, I had a fucking original chicken sandwich with cheese, no veggies, no mayo, just cheese and meat and
not
bread.
Bad.
It was fucking
delicious. Not bad.
Anyway, so
I was playing Street Fighter. So like, okay, looks cool, but I'm not gelling with him right away. But I'm not saying like I'm giving up on him. I'm like, okay, I'll come back later.
Are you just wanting to play the character because he's a brand new character with a different type of moveset that speaks to you, or is it like do you actually like the character? Yeah, like
right out the gate, I saw him. I was like, man, he looks cool.
Yeah,
he's like the MMA kind of style. He's real young and brash and just in your face. Like I like, and just even his play style is like he's in your face, beating you up. That's how I play. Just rush it down.
Rush down.
I just want to smother you with attacks until you make a bad mistake and then punish you. That's my style. I don't do zoners. I don't do, mid range. I want to be in your face.
Right.
So, I mean, I do like G. I just think G looks fucking cool as shit.
Right.
But that's beyond the point. So I was like, okay, I'm getting bodied. let me go back to Nakali, my tried and true. You know, the one who I got to platinum with.
Your tea
One
lady.
time. My what?
Your tea lady.
My side chick. My side piece.
No, your main bitch.
My main
your
piece.
main
Yeah.
bitch. Your tea lady. Your top lady.
Top lady. Yeah. So I went back to Nakali, and it was funny. My homeboy GBD drops by. He's like, "You're beating up all these fucking silver players." I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying to get back to gold."
Oh, so you hold on. So you're in gold.
I'm like in the kiddie pool. Yeah.
With Luke, you get bodied up to silver. You're like, oh, let me get back to gold. I gotta play with.
So now I'm just beating the shit out of everybody.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch, dude.
I'm like, well, I gotta rank back up.
I gotta rank.
That's the only way I could do it, by ranking.
Nah,
back
you
up.
rank back up with your Luke.
Well, some people have talked about that. Like they wish each character had their own different rank.
Oh, like Smash, like where you can go to Elite Smash with those characters only.
Yeah,
I got you.
some people were like brought up that. Just, me personally, I don't care. I mean, you are where you are. Yeah. I mean, I could feel for some people who's like, oh, a new character just came out. I want to take them into online matches, but I don't want to, fight in platinum where I'm at or something like that.
Right.
I understand, but at the same time, it's league points. They don't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get the raise. You're not gonna get the girl. They're not gonna pay the mortgage. They're just imaginary points. So, yeah. So I started playing the card and actually had fun. I was like, man, I forgot how much fun I had just. And of course, the boys were in there and we're just goofing off and chit chatting.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
I mean, so I was like, you know what, play some Street Fighter. Like I said, I'm not playing it as much as I used to, but I do like playing some Street Fighter. I'll admit it, low key. It is funny. One of my online buddies are like, "Oh, you're not playing Souls tonight?" No, and he just like walked off.
He just left. See you later, bro.
Yeah, like he's here for the Souls line, which is understandable. It's fine. It's fine.
People got certain things they want to watch.
I have my JRPGs, my fighting games, and my my backbreakers, Souls games. Yeah. So,
anything else you did this week, brother?
So besides Attack on Titan, some exercise, I did some Christmas shopping, just online Christmas. Like I did bare minimum. Like,
so did you open your Christmas gifts yet or no?
I've only opened the one that Mikhail got me, and God bless her, dude. She got me so much stuff, and I was like, Mikhail, I didn't get you nothing. She's like, you got me that. You got me that Kindle. She got me like.
You got the paper one?
No, she got the I forgot which Kindle it was. One of the newer ones. But whatever she wanted, she just went ahead and ordered for herself. I'm like, there.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of bad. Like, I didn't surprise her.
I gave Alice AirPod Pros, a phone case, AirPod Pro case, like a MagSafe pop socket. So she had a pop socket on her previous phone. She had this real bad habit of like using it as a fidget spinner. So like she like pop it in and out and like fucking spin the phone around. But this one just kind of like sticks to the back of her phone. Shit like that. So, I got her a bunch of stuff like that, and she's got her birthday is in 2 weeks. So not next week, but the week.
You should just combine them.
No, I don't do that.
That's what I do with Kevin. Like, here's one thing, fight for it.
So I gave Kevin a Astros jersey for
nice.
Christmas, stitched in everything, real fucking nice, perfect size.
I should have got him an Astros trash bin,
a trash can. That'd be great.
But they still gotta hit the ball.
So I like you, Kevin, and Alice were like the only ones I really bought for. Just because y'all mean so much to me. Like those are the only people like I really, really bought for. Like I got my mom's stuff and that's about it. Like I'm not even gonna see my mom tomorrow. Like it's a bummer, but like I don't want to get anybody over there sick. My mom's older, I don't want to fuck with her immune system and stuff. And like I said, I took my COVID test. It did come out negative, but I still don't want to run the risk of like if I do go, I'm gonna mask up. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna mask up.
She in Corpus right now? Or she in
no,
town?
they're here. They're in Channelview. But like I just don't want to. I don't want to fuck with nobody out there. So, my sister's got kids. My brother's got kids, and there's my mom.
So you don't want to go? Or you're just using COVID as a reason?
No. I'm not. I don't have COVID, but I'm just saying if I do go. I probably will, but I'm just going to mask up.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just going to mask up. But I just don't want to fuck with her or anything like that, so I'm just going to let her do her thing and all that stuff. So, anyway, but like I don't really buy for a lot of people, so it was nice to buy for you and Alice and Steven and myself and Deuce.
That's fine.
Like,
yeah. And the thing is, it's always just
fend for yourself.
It's always a thought.
I got to get Alice something. I mean, I'm sorry. I got to get Mikkel something. I gotta give Mikkel something. I completely forgot about that until just now. It's kind of late, right? I can shop right now.
Well, you won't get it till like 4.
Nah, she'll get it eventually.
Eventually, that's all that matters.
I'll get her something.
But yeah, that was
I'll get
my
her
week.
Ratchet and Clank.
There you go. Yeah, but that was my week pretty much. It was a.
I mean,
good.
she's listening.
You saw that picture where I showed you all of my white consoles. White console.
I like
party
that.
only?
Yeah, that's nice. You're like,
Kinda
oh, I
stylish.
got all my white
And my-
supremacy consoles.
And my
out here.
base PS4 is just outside.
I got 2 white consoles and a green one, green and black.
Not bad.
I don't have a white one.
Nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What do you think about this? The Final Fantasy VII remaster port.
On PC,
Yeah.
Eh.
Your opinions.
I think it's lackluster. I think there's no graphics options for PC players.
Which you figured it being ported to PC that would be like one of the main gets.
I think that
Like that'd be like
not being
on
able
PC.
not being able to play it offline is a shame. Epic went down a few days ago, and people who own the game couldn't play it.
You have to play online. Oh yeah, because you have to share data with screen, I think.
So
That's one of
it's
the
kind of a problem.
one of the reviews I saw, and I'm not here to have people not buy the game on.
I don't
on
understand
PC.
single player online only games. I don't get it.
For sure.
I don't get it. Like, I can play Dark Souls offline. I can play Demon Souls offline. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
Online
But
or offline. You could choose.
But
yeah,
like, if
either
their
or.
service is down, I can't even play the game. What? I'm sorry. What? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So, there's a lack of graphics options. It was a lackluster and lazy port to PC.
With the $70 price
with
tag.
the $70 price tag on a PC digital only game because they're not making physical copies. That's another
Well, how much was Final Fantasy Remake on PS4? Was that 60?
60.
It was 60, wasn't it?
And it's as of right now, it's a $10 upgrade as of Wednesday or Tuesday. Especially if you have the PS Plus version of Final Fantasy VII, which happened a few months back.
Back in April, I think.
Yeah, they said that you can now that you own that game.
I saw that. They sent me an email.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
can now
re-upped.
upgrade.
Yeah, I re-upped my PlayStation Plus since
You
I was
can-
playing the...
You can now upgrade your PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII PS Plus to PS5. Whenever the PC version came out. So
See, my thoughts on that is, look, if you do not have access to a PlayStation 4 or 5 and you really want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, I would say do your research, look at, maybe some gameplay, see if there's any issues. I mean, besides the lack of options that there is on the, graphic side or, lack thereof of options you get.
you got so
For
many
CPU.
in 15 though. So many in 15. There was so many graphical options in 15.
The MMO?
No, not the MMO. Final Fantasy 15. That's you're talking about 14.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 had all the graphics options. It had DLSS. It had, textures, shadows, clouds.
But how long would that come out from console to PC
It
compared
took
to
a year. Same thing. It took a year.
Okay.
Well, this one like a year and a half, but
Maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
it took like a year.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not defending Square Enix, but I'm just saying, like, if your only option that you want to play Final Fantasy Remake and you do not have access to a PS4 or 5, you want to play it on PC, I'm just saying, look, do your research. Do your research. Is this what you really want? Because you'll be paying that premium AAA title price.
$70.
Yeah, $70.
Mm.
And this is how it's gonna look like. So I mean, do some research.
No, it looks great.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can't adjust most of those things
Yeah.
doesn't make a lot of sense.
And exactly me already having the game. I
PS5.
I originally played it on PS4.
Hmm?
Okay. And then
Same.
on a base PS4. So I played it on a
not
base
same.
PS4. You got it on Pro, right?
Bro.
So I played on a base PS4 and it got through. I mean, of course, my PlayStation sounded like a freaking jet engine about to take off. Along when I was playing Control, that's how it sounded like.
Right.
So, and my wife has a PS5 and I was able to play it on the PS5 and I enjoyed it. So, and I'm just a big fan of the Final Fantasy VII. Like Final Fantasy VII, I mean, hands down, that's still one of my favorite games. I'll play it to this date. I'll go back every couple of years and just play the OG Final Fantasy VII.
I've actually never played through that one.
You should, man.
I should.
You really should.
I should.
If you get the port that they have on
I have it on
Switch,
Steam.
I don't know if it has the one where you could hit in the sticks and you could fast forward time or make yourself OP, or you could hit both of them and shut off random encounters. That's a nice little touch. Because
Don't you need to grind out sometimes though?
Yeah.
JRPGs?
But there's some times where you are redlining and you got to get to a save point fast.
Okay.
And sometimes you're like, or you're just like, oh God, I got to find a save point soon. Just shut off random encounters so I could get to, somewhere. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't abuse it. I mean, because that's half the fun is grinding it out. But there's some times where you're like, I got to get to a save point fast.
Right.
So, yeah. I would suggest getting on Switch. It has little shortcuts. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fanboy of Final Fantasy VII. I'll admit it 100% point blank. If that's your only option of playing it, which is a little odd for me because if you have a gaming PC, getting a PS4, whether it's base or plain, probably one.
Pro?
Base or pro. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was I'm not selling the one on Epic, but I would definitely say do some research. And now I will leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on sale right now for the winter sale.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which one?
Steam.
The OG?
Steam.
Oh, yeah, the OG one though, right?
Yeah.
OG Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. It's on sale. There's a lot of things on sale.
Oh yeah.
But there was nothing really that I saw. Like, I'm looking at the Epic store right now because Epic gives you a $10 coupon, and they have a sale going on.
Yeah, you sent me a message, and you said Loop Heroes for free. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, I picked up Loop Hero so fast.
I picked up. Yeah, because
Pathfinder was today.
I got that one too. I missed the one from yesterday,
Fucking
which
free
was
games.
which one was yesterday? It was one that I was interested in. I forgot what it was. That's how interested I was in.
But the next one, I think I'm gonna pick it up probably here in a second. Is Inscription, which is a game that came out this year. You probably didn't hear about it, but it is a horror game. But it's you're playing cards with other people, not other people, but the NPCs or whatever. But crazy shit starts happening, and it's been labeled GOTYs for a couple of people.
Oh, yeah?
A couple of corporations. One of them was Returnal. Returnal got GOTY for one place, and It Takes Two got one for Game of the Year, and Inscription got another one, and everybody's all over the fucking place, right? But this is one of the Game of the Years that
it's an indie game, right?
Yeah, it's an indie game that came out, and
support your indies.
It's not really a deck building game, but it's more of a survival horror game, but you're playing cards somehow. They say that the less you know about it, the better. I know nothing about the game other than that, and I've been wanting to pick it up. But there's also with that $10 coupon, I could pick up Darkest Dungeon 2, which I've never played. Darkest Dungeon 1.
I like if you're gonna play Darkest Dungeon, I would personally suggest playing it on PC. I mean, you could play it on
PC.
console.
I'm talking about Epic.
Yeah, you could play it on console, which is okay, but there's a lot of things you want to select, move, and stuff, and it gets a little cumbersome trying to use the controller. I highly suggest Darkest Dungeon. That's
a tough game. Did you beat it?
Not only no, I never beat it.
Okay,
it's not a tough game.
Never beat it.
It's a tough game, but it's unique. It's very unique.
New York?
New York.
New York?
English, my second language. But it's a very unique game, very cool game. I would highly say if you could get that game on sale, and people who've played it.
Darkest Dungeon?
Yeah.
What about Darkest Dungeon 2 if I can get it on for $10?
I want to get that. Yeah, I would say get it for $10. I want to get that one, but that's one of those games that I'm really anticipating that I don't want to have any.
It's also an early access game.
Yeah, I don't want to play an early access. I want the finished product.
Okay.
And I'm not knocking it because I played Hades when it was early access.
Yep.
And I enjoyed it.
Loved it.
Yeah. So, but
my favorite early access game ever.
Yeah.
No, facts.
Hades.
Because right now for everybody, it's Project Zomboid. I don't know if you've heard about that one. It went from 1,000 concurrent players to 30,000. They released a multiplayer update and some other bullshit this week, and it went from 1,000 people playing at once to 30,000 people playing at once.
Well, I mean, it could be just hot. I mean, that's what happens.
It's hot right now, yeah.
Valheim's hot, and then where's it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, you mean New World?
New World was hot. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's what happens. You get these games that are hot. I mean, just take it with a grain of salt.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Hoes all on me.
Mike Jones. Only our Houston people know who that is.
Oh, he was worldwide, bro.
Well, some people don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna educate them. But yeah, I mean, going back to Zomboid, yeah, it could be a very hot game, but a lot of times, I'm not saying every, But there's some times where like, hey, this game's hot, and then
What
it's
happens
not.
to it? Yeah.
And it's not.
I get
Kind of
you.
like fan
I didn't
Guys.
I didn't jump into the hype. I didn't buy the game,
Mm-hmm.
but it has been on my wish list for a while. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I have the time.
But
for
I would
I'd rather
definitely
play
say-
Demon Souls.
But I would definitely say Darkest Dungeon. It's off. It's kind of like, you know how like you're just going through and you lose 70,000 souls
Yeah.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
That's how Darkest Dungeon.
That's what
is.
it's like all the time.
Not with a party of 4.
With a party of
With a party of 4. Yeah. So they're like, okay,
All right.
all right.
I want to check it out. But like
Yeah.
Inscription's on that list. Inscription, Darkest Dungeon 2, and that's so far what I've seen. I kind of want to use that $10 coupon. Yeah, I kind
That's-
of want
I
to
mean,
use it.
I mean,
I can get either or for fucking $5 or $8.
Yeah, I
Like,
used it last year for Mortal Shell.
There you go.
I used it and knocked the price down to like
That's another game I gotta
$15.
beat. That's another game.
And then like I just sat on it and I played it like in February.
It's another game I gotta beat. I tried going back to it. I downloaded it, installed it, and everything. And I tried going into it, and I was like, "Fuck!" It feels weird to harden. I didn't like it. I was like, "I want to fucking parry. I want to block."
I would have to go back and play it again because I played it earlier this year, and that was before I played Sekiro and Demon Souls. So I would have to go back into it. But I remember the first time I played through it, I had a blast. I enjoyed it. Yeah. So I can't say
That's
how much
what's
it
up.
holds up. I mean, I could use my memory as the base, but memory is, you always remember the good things about
You
it.
remember the best part about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to use some. I want to use it on something, and I'm not sure. I'm definitely not using it on Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Well, it's for sure that
I mean, you
have
can
it
make
on
it
PlayStation.
regular price. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, well, the fact that you have it on access to your on your console, I mean,
Yeah.
you're fine.
And then
Like I
the
said-
Yuffie DLC is on sale on the because PlayStation also has their end of the year sale going on right now as well.
yeah,
But I looked through it. I didn't see nothing.
nah.
No. I want to re-download Returnal and put it on my M.2. and-
Mine will probably be Tales of Arise, but I think it's like like I really thought they're gonna have a deep cut on
It's 30%, and then you get an extra 15% with your cash app.
deepest.
So 45%
I
off.
want the deepest of cuts
It's
on
pretty
Steam.
deep cut. Pretty deep
On
cut.
Steam.
No, if you buy it on PS5, which
PS5.
it is a PS5 optimized title, you get 30% off, and if you use your Cash App card, it's an extra 15% off, up to like $8 or $10 or whatever it is.
I have to look at it. That's
So-
probably the one. Because like I said, I did get some tips from my customers, so I was like, well, can't just not spend it, right?
Yeah, why not?
I
Spend
can't
it,
not
dude.
spend it. I mean, they wanted
Spend
me to
it, bro.
enjoy it, so I was like, well, I gotta buy myself
Why not?
something. But yeah, the end of game sale. I mean, Kel's like, what's for sale right now? I'm like, they have Witcher 3. She's like, damn it, I should have waited for this sale instead of the autumn one because it's a deeper cut this time
It's
around.
$10.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch any Witcher 2?
No, I have not yet.
Season 2?
I'm gonna start that.
I watched maybe 3
pretty soon.
episodes.
Is it good?
3, 4 episodes?
Good.
True
True to the story. Did you read the books?
I never read the books.
Okay.
I'm
You
read
should
the
definitely
books.
read them. They're good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Um,
They're short. They're good.
Okay.
They're also translated from Norwegian or whatever the fuck
Really?
Homeboys speaks. I don't know. They're translated books.
some North European countries
Pretty good.
where everybody's good looking.
The first season follows books 1 and 2 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully this one follows 3, 4, and 5.
I'm not sure what books are following, but I mean, it's okay. I like it.
So what's? I mean, you don't have to spoil it for me, but give me like a general, like what's happening in the world right now.
Series getting trained.
That's Witcher 3.
Yeah. So that's what's happening
That
right
doesn't even happen in
now in the
the
stores.
books.
The
Yeah,
books. Well,
doesn't even happen in the books.
I'm guessing the Netflix adaptation is kind of like the probably just pulling from different stuff and kind of.
So yeah, well, Witcher 3 series actually trained before Witcher 1. Witcher 1 was a terrible game though.
I heard.
Series being trained before Witcher 1 or 2 or something like that. So yeah, if she's being trained, it's like in between books and video games. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Like, I want to check it out. Like, I just haven't had the
Like
time.
we watched like 3 episodes, but we didn't like binge it. We're just kind of like, okay, cool. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love Henry Cavill.
I don't know. Maybe because they took 2 years off. Maybe I'm kind of like,
well, it's COVID.
okay. Yeah, which
Due
I mean,
to COVID, we want to give you the best
like I said,
product
yeah,
we
I'm
can
not
possibly
blaming
give
them.
you.
I'm not blaming them, but I was like, oh yeah, it was 2 years ago when I saw it. It's like, so I'm like, me and my car kind of like, wait, They're fighting over what? Who's taking over? Niflheim? Hate?
Niflheim.
They hate elves?
Yes, they kill a lot of the elves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Politics?
That's,
wait, what?
That's definitely video game
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah. But it's like we're at the point where like they give you like, previously on, but it wasn't enough information. Like we're just so out of it. Like,
he sold the rights. The writer of the books, he sold the rights to CD Projekt Red for like
peanuts,
$9,000 or something like that. Like nothing.
And now it's huge.
And now it's so big.
Same like
it's
with
a Netflix show.
Same with old boy from Squid Game. He's like the original contract gave him X amount of million, but then it blew up. So now it's everywhere.
It's worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah, especially during the 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's such a good show. I liked it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure now if he goes back to renegotiations with Netflix, he'll be like, okay, look, this is everywhere. Pay up, because other streaming services will gladly give him his asking price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, as for The Witcher, it's okay. And as for sales,
sales.
I thought we were talking about sales on
sales.
Sales.
I thought you were talking about like CELLS.
Like Perfect Sale from Goku.
My bad.
I was gonna bring up the MPD reports, but I was like, I want to wait till January so they could bring up all of December's and end of year. I'm excited for that. See what wouldn't be surprised if we see some CODs up there.
Call of Duty is
it's the best game. I love it. I play it myself. I'm really good.
We kill everybody.
Kill everybody. I love it.
I can't remember his voice.
NFTs.
What else you got, Papa?
Rick the Hado Thaher, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is now the GM of Evo, which makes me feel a little bit better because I remember some maybe fellow fighting game enthusiasts are listening to this, and you guys might remember where I talked about Pokimane being like, and her company and Sony teaming up and her running Evo, and I was like, this girl, and she tweeted out free UMBC, and I'm like, look, this girl's never done a freaking OTG combo in her life. Why is she talking about video games, fighting games like that? But then they're like, well, we're going to bring in Rick Tejada. I'm like, well, he's a tournament organizer for Combo Breaker, one of the biggest ones that's done here in North America. Right up there with CEO and Evo and everything. Right. So I was like, okay, he's taking over the fighting, the Evo. I feel a lot better that he's doing it. So.
And who is he? What has he done before?
Oh, he's big time in the FGC tournament. He's a tournament organizer for CEO. For Combo Breaker. That's the big one over there up in the North Midwest in the Chicago area. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you guys are part of the FGC and you watch the tournaments, you know that Combo Breaker is one of the biggest ones.
GC, there you go.
You gotta get it tattooed right here.
No, I gotta get it right here on the neck.
Yeah, well, mine's on the other side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he does. Yeah, he does Combo Breaker. He's just been part of the scene. He worked in with fighting games. He's a big fan of Killer Instinct. Just did it so much.
So will Evo be included in?
Well, he's gonna be working. He's gonna be GMing, managing. So be doing the logistics and planning, and which I'm a lot like someone who knows what they're doing is in charge of fighting games.
Right.
With the fighting game tournament, I'm all for it because, like I said, when I heard Pokimane, I'm like,
yeah, I get you. Speaking of fighting tournaments, though, I watched the Smash World Tour last weekend.
Oh yeah,
where MK Leo took home the. He's a fucking beast, dude, and he won it with Byleth. I'm sorry, did you hear me? With Byleth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has tools for everything.
He's a fucking monster, dude.
He has tools.
Watching him play that character, I was like, I never played that character like that.
Like sat down, actually played with like.
Yeah, like I never played that character that way. Dude. Oh my god! So he took home, and it was in person.
Oh, nice!
It was in person, fighting game tournament.
It's funny because
or party game tournament.
It's funny because in Japan, when they win an online event by their peers, it's all recognized. Like, man, you won a
good job.
Good job. That's awesome. It's legit. Yeah. You earned it. In America, you you won offline event.
You won
asterisks.
You
know what I'm talking about?
You won online? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you won an online event. Cool.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even even, and it's funny. Even Brian was like, even if you went offline event, they're like, cool. You know, it's
You
so
want both?
it's so weird. It's so weird. And the mindsets between the Western Hemisphere and the East,
Yeah.
it's just so different. But yeah, in Japan they take it serious. Like if you want an online event, props to you. You did it. You went through the whole competition.
Yeah, you won.
And won.
Yeah.
In America, they're like, cool.
Oh,
You bought.
yeah,
You go.
that's
You
nice.
won. You won. You won
That's nice.
online. That's cute.
That's fucking Betty White style. That's cute.
She's gonna be like 100 and something.
She's gonna be 100 this year.
Good for her, man.
Yeah, man, good for her.
Good for her.
I love her. She's
More-
a fucking
more-
national treasure.
More power
She's
to
a
her.
national treasure.
More power to her, dude.
I
That's
love her.
awesome. And she's loving life.
Yeah.
Every time you see her. But yeah, so he's the Hutto, Rick the Hutto is taking over for Evo, which is fine. I feel a lot better because I was like,
You like him because his name is Rick?
no, but just because he's a good tournament organizer.
fair
Because If I say I like everybody who's Rick, I would like the guy from Walking Dead. I would like Rick and Morty.
You do like all
which
of
I do
those
kind of
things.
like them. Rick's a good name. Ricky Ricardo
It's all right.
from I Love
Until we
Lucy.
start calling you Dick.
No one calls me that.
Yeah, until we start calling you Dick. I mean, that's short for Richard.
I'm not Richard though.
Yeah, are you? In America, you are. America. Richard. Richardo.
Just bad. That's just bad. That's just bad pronunciation on your part.
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
It's
If you're gonna say
Richard.
it in Spanish, you gotta roll the R's.
Ricardo.
Yeah, you don't say Ricardo. No, roll the R's. You're gonna say it right.
Ricardo.
Yeah, say it right.
Yeah, man. That's cool though that he took over as the
He got
president
hired.
or
He got hired. The GM. He got
GM.
hired to be GM. So I think he was working on Twitch. It was on Sajam's podcast. Well, not pack, but on his daily stream
Oh, nice.
last Tuesday, and they talked about it.
Nice.
So I saw on Twitter. I was like, good for him. I'm happy. That's good.
That's
So,
what's up.
yeah, like I said, just good to know that. Okay.
It's
Evo
in good
offline.
hands.
Yeah, it is.
Good hands.
Like I said, I was worried, dude. I was like,
I don't think you should be worried.
no. Before I found out when I was like
Pokemon,
Pokemon.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
I get
I
it.
wasn't worried, but I was like, I just didn't have any confidence. Like,
Fair enough. That's
You know,
okay. It's
it-
okay to feel that way
influencer.
whenever you don't know that this influencer knows anything about fighting games at all.
Yeah.
Like I get it. I get where you're coming from. Like I'm not mad at that at all. Like I think most of our viewers would be the same way.
Yeah.
You know, they if they're into fighting games, let's just use whatever. Like if they're into Souls-like games and the person who's directing, all the Souls games was just like, nah, and like steps down and somebody else takes it over and then they had an easy mode or whatever, and you just be like, what are you doing?
It's like
But like this person knows fighting games. He knows
how it's run, what's
how it's
made
run,
of.
what's
Yeah.
going on. He
Yeah.
has experience. It's gonna go well. I feel like
I feel a lot better.
as long as you give your vote of confidence to Rick, then I will give mine, even though I don't know anything about this guy. Like I'll give my vote of confidence to him.
Yeah.
Because I just saw a fucking fighting game tournament last weekend. With Super Smash Bros and all that stuff. For the Smash World
Where was
Tour.
it at?
I don't know actually.
But it's here on
It was
stateside.
on. I watched it online.
Was
on
it here
Twitch.
stateside though?
I would assume so. Yeah, everybody's speaking English. But it was fun to watch. I watched Saturday Top 16.
How long did that take?
Like 2 hours,
Top 16?
3 hours, something like that. Like I watched. I watched for a good 2 hours.
From top 16 to get to top 8?
No, I watched for 2 hours. Like they were doing their thing, and like I was like, oh shit, Smash has got a tournament on. Like I just popped it on Twitch, and I was watching it.
Mhm.
Me and Alice were just sitting on the couch.
Who was grand finals?
I know for a fact MK Leo was.
Was Leo? Do you know who his opponent
I
was?
can't remember what his fucking name. Who cares? He lost. Nah, I don't remember his name, but he was playing. Well, I know to get into the top 8, he was fighting against a Rosalina Lumina for sure, and I can't remember like a whole lot of shit that happened on Sunday for sure. I can't remember all of it, but it was exciting. It was fun. It was
fun
good
to watch it.
It was good that they were in person. With masks and like having a good time and like people were popping off and I was
That's
like, oh
half the fun,
shit,
yeah.
like, it was fun, dude. I was like watching that shit. I was like, oh shit.
When I was testing my OLED, I put in Smash in
Oh,
there.
did you? Well, I'm
I
not.
kind of want to beat your ass.
Joy-Cons? You're not gonna do it
I
though.
kind of want to beat your ass.
I mean, not even on your best day, dude. I could pick up this game right now and
you got Joker DLC
Yeah, and murder you.
with stupid Pichu,
Nah,
Pichu, or his name is.
not Terry, bro. I'll murder you with Terry.
Did you watch Maximus, the latest trailer for King of Fighters 15?
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw him?
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, dude, you got these big old massive sideburns, these Sam Houston sideburns, and
University stuff.
and then this big old mech suit.
Yeah,
like, bro,
he's got a fucking like armor suit on, right?
Pick a time period. What do you want?
Pick a lane, bro.
Yeah. Pick a time period. What do you want?
Yo, just pick a lane.
Yeah,
dude.
cybernetic outfit or 1800s sideburns.
1800 sideburns. What are we doing? We doing lamb chops? You doing starburns? Or you doing? What else you got, Papa?
Yeah. Oh, so the DNF Duel, Dungeon Fighter Online beta happened last weekend, and minus lacking some features, I think a lot of people had a really good time with it.
Okay.
I think this game has simple inputs. So instead of doing
like
quarter circle forward, you just do forward punch or forward AB. I think you had like 2, maybe 3 buttons.
Super Smash Brothers style?
Kind of that style. Yeah. 3 buttons, a roll, and something else.
Oh, Super Smash Brothers.
Similar. Yeah. I mean, minus the platforming. It's still like Tournament Fighter 1v1, no items on a regular stage.
Yeah.
With, the regular 99-second timer. Visually looking at it, that Arc System look, it looks like a freaking anime.
It looks good.
Look great. My concern is, how are they gonna package it? Is this gonna be $60 character battle pass, skins, or free to play with microtransactions, or what? So she's like right
on my dick, dude.
Right on it. Just gonna move this ball to the left.
Yep, stop that.
Yeah. So I saw that. I didn't play it, so I didn't form any opinions on how it plays. But just look at the gameplay. Like, it looked beautiful, looked gorgeous for sure.
Yeah,
it
looks really nice.
I didn't get my hands on it, so like
Steven didn't either. He only plays games on easy.
He talked about wanting to play it.
He only plays games on easy mode. That game doesn't have an easy mode. That's why he plays Incineroar.
We love Kevin. That's what we talk about.
No, we love. Yeah. We love him, but fuck you. He plays Apex on easy mode too.
With bots. And then clips it and then puts it on clips. Look what I did.
I did this. What are you doing?
No, leave him alone. He's just a boy.
He's just a boy.
But I saw the trailer. I saw some gameplay. I was like, okay, it looks pretty cool. I don't know when it's coming out. What's the pricing? What's what? Or if there's gonna be another beta. But
yeah, she's got some nice ass muscles. I'm just looking at him in the camera. She's
got
some fucking thighs on her.
You should see freaking Mona. He's all thick ass tail and shiny fur coat and everything. Like, my little cat's getting huge. We call him the House Panther.
The House Panther? Yeah. He's a fucking beautiful cat.
He has a big old thick tail. Like, that's a grown ass cat's tail.
He's gonna be like some fucking lynx, all black lynx or some shit. Bobcat.
I hope he bodies Harper, bitch ass cat.
Overbite ass.
Yeah. I did see on the rumor mill for the PS Plus.
Okay.
That Persona 5 Strikers will be coming out.
Yep. I'm glad I didn't buy it.
Which, like, I did. Okay. I did buy it on the Switch console, and
poor thing.
It's not bad. There's a little lag. I mean, not lag, but a little bit, load here and there. But the only problem I had with the game was they give you so much information at the beginning.
It's like Muso, right?
It's a Muso style game, so you're like kind of like Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors. What other ones do they make? But just Google up Muso style games, guys.
There's a new Muso style game out that I was seeing on Epic that's been promoted a lot. It has like Bruce Lee in it.
Namuraku, something like that.
Some shit like that.
That one is kind of like you're. And I was listening to Double Tap podcast, and Meza, he was talking about how a lot of the FGC people kind of play that game also because there's a lot of like footsies fundamentals, knowing your spacing, your range, and knowing when to attack. I think it's kind of like a one-on-one arena fighter.
I thought it was
kind
60,
of game.
like 60 PvP.
Is it 60?
I thought I saw 60 on the.
Maybe I read it wrong.
Are you like looking into it at all?
I was just looking at it.
No, like, are you looking into it at all, like to pick it up? I'm just wondering. I'm wondering.
No, I'm just like, I mean, I have it on my wish list just so I could look at it, but I haven't gone like hardcore into like actual looking some gameplay. Because like I said, when I'm into a game, I haven't
seen gameplay.
Yeah, when I'm into like a game that I'm really close to purchasing, I'll go into Twitch and be like, okay, who's playing this? And let me sit down, and whoever has like like a smaller number chat, that way I could just ask some questions about the gameplay. But I mean, I haven't gone that seriously. I've always just kind of just there. But I did see Persona 5 Strikers rumor mill for Persona
Right.
Plus.
It was like 3 really good games on that. So it's Persona 5 Strikers.
It was like a Back 4 Blood or something. No.
No. It's Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep Rock Galactic.
What's the
something
PS5
else.
games?
Yeah, and it was one
You
more.
didn't even write them down.
Well, because I don't care about Strikers.
Oh.
Persona, you know me, I love Persona.
Where's my fucking iPad?
Yeah.
So I can look this up.
Yeah, so Persona Strikers
You write
coming
down,
out.
You write down 5% of the news.
That's all.
30
I pick out the percentage that matters to me, and me only,
33.33%.
and my audience knows that, right, guys?
Get down, mama.
Right, chat? Y'all know that.
January
January PS Plus
PS Plus
games.
2022. Here we
Yeah.
go. Rumor. Stop, baby. You're like
Rumor has it.
Dirt 5.
Dirt 5, there you go.
Deep Rock Galactic and
There you
Persona
go.
5 Strikers. Both Dirt 5 and Deep Rock Galactic are PS5, PS4, and Persona 5 Strikers is just PS4.
Ooh. I remember one time when I had the Rona last year, you and the house were playing Deep Rock Galactic.
It's so good.
I know, now that it's come on PS Plus, I'm like, well,
Might as well.
we could try it out now.
Might as well.
Right?
We can play
and
together.
I just re-upped my subscription.
Yeah.
Because I had 50% off.
Why
I was
not?
like, at 50%. Okay, I was like, 50% off. I could do that. I feel okay
Yeah,
re-upping at
It's okay.
50% off. Yeah, I could do that. I could work with that.
for sure.
So that's what I'm just going to do now. Like, every year.
Why not?
Every year, just wait till the Christmas sale. I'm like,
But
50. Yeah. So, yeah, Persona 5 Strikers coming out. Like, cool.
if
Because I love Persona.
it is a rumor mill,
Yeah, it's a rumor mill, so we don't know, guys. I could be totally wrong. But, yeah, with Persona 5 Strikers coming out, I'm like, okay, because I want to play that game. But that was my only problem. Like, they gave you so much information. Then I set the game down. Like, for a couple of weeks, I came back. I'm like,
what's
Wow.
going on?
what?
Huh? It's like playing Skyrim until you're like halfway through, and then you're just like, huh? You put it down for like a few months.
Yeah, it's like when I was playing Demon Souls again. I keep hitting square and like eating grass. I'm like,
Fuck.
God damn it! Okay, attack square. Like no, R1, Rick. R1.
R1, you son of a
R1,
bitch.
Damn it! Yeah, because you know a lot of games like squares to interact with things,
Squares to hit,
Yeah.
and like triangle would be heavy attack.
especially after playing a Nintendo Switch. You
Oh
know,
my god, it's backwards.
I'm like, I just ate my
They're
herb.
just.
I only have 12 of those.
That's how I feel playing Metroid.
You have to get.
Yep.
You have to get back to.
Select is A, which is far right button, which I don't like that. I don't like
No.
that at all.
No,
I'm not in Japan. I don't want.
I don't know.
want
I'm
that.
in the Western.
I'm in the West Side. We.
I'm in the. I'm in the. Yeah.
We press the bottom-most button to select things.
I'm in the power
Please
country.
and thank you.
Yeah.
Well.
It's a
well,
powerful country.
what else you got, Bubba?
Oh yeah, so some kind of shitty news.
Somebody once told me.
You know what they're doing? The guy's like, he's like hit rock bottom.
Who?
The guy who's the Smash Mouth.
He quit the band.
They showed him like doing a concert. He was like drunk as shit, like on stage. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you
he quit the
stop.
band not too long ago.
Yeah, I think he went like
He went off the deep end.
too much.
He went off the Deep Rock Galactic.
The worst. The worst. So Persona 4 Ultimax remastered on PS4,
Yeah.
Switch, and Steam March 17th.
Right.
So Atlas is considering
Considering.
implementing rollback network functionality
Considering.
at a later date in a future patch, according to Weekly Famitsu.
So
I'm like,
we're playing that
"You
one
son of a bitch. We're playing this game where we'll add rollback in a later future?
time.
Like,
maybe.
come
Maybe.
on.
We're considering it.
Yeah.
We're considering putting on a condom
And it's
before
fun-
we fuck you.
It's funny. It's funny because like they announced it and you're able to buy it on Steam, and a lot of people did buy it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, about that rollback.
I thought they announced it with rollback, like to start with.
No, that was Grand Blue Central Fiction and BB Tag. Oh, the Persona 4 Ultimax, that was announced during Game Awards 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So yeah, they're like, I want to play it, and I won't mind playing. You know, when Johnny and Dirk come over and playing it offline.
Oh, I'm not gonna
but
play.
Are you playing Anime
Am I?
Fighters?
I got it on my wish list.
Name me one.
Huh?
Name me an Anime Fighter.
DNF.
Cheeky bastard.
Guilty Gear Strive.
There you go. That's what I was waiting for.
I got that one too.
And Guilty Gear. Yeah, you
I got that one too.
dropped the bill on it. You should know that one.
Yeah, I got that
Wow.
one too. It's on sale too, the motherfuckers. The Holy Shit Edition's like $40 or $50 or something like that. With the character pass.
The character pass might be worth it.
Maybe.
That's it. But even then, I'm not interested. I don't care for Jacko or Gold Lewis or
Gold Lewis Dickinson.
Gold
the
Lewis
greatest
Dickinson.
name of any character ever.
That's a pretty cool name, that's for sure. And Happy Chaos. Happy Chaos looks pretty cool, but he's not my
I
style.
haven't tried that one yet. Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet.
I'm waiting for, I think the rumor that Jam was gonna come out. Jam's pretty cool.
Then they announced a new one, no?
Yeah, Happy Chaos. He came out like earlier, late last month.
Oh, okay, like a couple weeks ago.
I think it's rumored to be Akira to come out, the guy who had that weird goggle in his eye during story mode, and somebody. I think they character revealed Baiken, the drunken, one-eyed, one-armed, busty samurai.
Okay, that's a lot of adjectives for that one character.
Check her out, Baiken Guler.
Baiken.
Yeah, everybody's like, I'm a guy. Everybody's like, I'm a Baiken main. I'm like, no, you just like how she looks. You never played Baiken before. It's like when people say, I'm a Jury main. Like, no, you just like how she looks.
You like all those costumes she got.
Yeah, you like all the costumes she has, but you never played Jury. Like, shut up. There's one in every group. Like, yeah, that's my main. Like,
Hien.
You just like how they look. You never played them.
Hien.
What we're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
We're talking about.
You don't listen to podcasts. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, they said, yeah, we might implement some rollback network. Like, in this day and age, like, come on. Like, you might consider, like, hey,
you might get my money.
You might get my money. Yeah, that's the hard sell.
You might get my money.
That's a hard sell. Yeah, dude. I don't have any anecdotes, but if you ever get a chance to go check out Scrub Quotes on Twitter, where it's like a whole bunch of like scrubs talking shit about fighting games because they don't know nothing about it. Like, you should look at it. You're like,
okay, got it.
So much. They're talking about rollback. How rollback's like, oh, it's not matter. It doesn't matter because it's bullshit anyway. Because it's awesome, but in the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I'm playing on my Wi-Fi.
Oh my god.
Like, what?
I lost all energy on body.
What? That's one thing I do like about the Switch OLED dock. That little LAN port. That little Ethernet port, just bloop.
Yep, it's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice to have.
Yeah.
What were you just trying to do?
And I put the Switch on the dock, and I showed the little connection symbol. I was like, hey, Mikkel, what's that? She's like, oh, Hardline.
Hardline.
None of that little Wi-Fi downloading bullshit speed. Just get in there, Hardline.
Yeah.
Get
anything else, Papa?
I think that's it for me on my part. Steam sale, so guys pick up some games.
Epic Game Sale.
PlayStation
Store sale.
Xbox
Store sale.
Xbox. All those guys.
Nintendo.
But me personally,
Nintendo's got a sale going on right now.
That's a PC gamer.
That's a PC gamer.
Hi, I'm PC.
Hi, I'm PC.
Hi, I'm Nintendo.
Hi, I'm Mac.
Was it?
As a matter of fact, as of this week, I think 80% of games on Steam are now playable. 80% of the top games are playable on Linux. So if you don't want to purchase an OS operating system, for those that are uninitiated,
we're OS.
We're option select though.
Oh,
operating system. That just want to play like on Ubuntu and stuff like that. Those games are now playable on PC, which is nice. Which also means that whenever the Steam Deck comes out, they're more accessible to you. Like you can play all the games that they have.
Any news on the Steam Deck?
February.
Ooh, yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah,
excited.
Me and Mikkel are ready. You're gonna be playing your little bullshit OLED Switch.
My Switch.
Me and Mikkel are gonna be playing Dark Souls on.
My Switch is
frames.
for Nintendo first party games and indies.
Fair enough.
That's what it's for.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. I still haven't gotten the email to just like straight out buy it. I still have my reserve in for $5, but anyway.
Yeah.
Where can we find you, Rick?
Guys, you guys catch me at OS_Rick with a 1. I'm playing fighting games right now. I'm gonna be playing this little beauty right here.
Hell yeah!
This little beauty right here.
The hardest game of 2021.
I gotta put my mouth.
Money where your mouth is. I beat Demon Souls. You gotta beat that game.
That's it. Game for game.
Game for game. I also beat Bloodborne because I won that bet.
You did.
Apparently, I won that bet.
You did won that. You.
But now
you won that bet. You did.
You gave me a good game to beat.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I'm still playing it.
I'm glad
to
you
this
didn't
day.
give me fucking like.
Nope. Ratchet and Clank or Last of Us.
I kind of want to play Last of Us.
No. You gotta play that one.
I won't play this.
That one's way harder.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
This is probably way better.
You're gonna hate yourself.
This is probably way better.
You're gonna hate yourself.
This is an actual game.
No, it's a real game.
It's an actual game.
That's gonna take you 30 or 40 hours.
Am I bogged down with like cinematics along the middle of this?
Nope.
Like when it's gameplay,
There's a little bit
it's
in the beginning. Yeah, and you can skip through all of it.
When it's on, it's on.
Doesn't fucking matter.
I don't have to be like, hey.
Nah,
Hey, I'm infected.
You're fucked, and I can't
get over here.
wait to watch it.
Let's meet Bill.
I cannot wait to watch you fail at this game.
Which I will.
Over and over again.
Which I will.
You know how many? There's like only like 35% of players have beaten the first boss.
That's what I want to see. I want to see that first trophy.
I cannot
wait. And take a snapshot and be like,
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Check out your
And
boy.
then you get to the third boss where I was at with the platforms. Go fuck yourself. And then you got to go through
I remember seeing that one.
3 more biomes after that.
I remember seeing that.
Good luck.
Can't
I
wait.
cannot wait for you to get wrecked. I'm gonna shit on you every step of the way too.
So guys, check
I
out the
beat
stream. If you guys like watching me shit myself while playing a video game.
Yep.
Ruben picked a good one.
Yeah, I
You
did.
picked a good one.
Yeah, I did.
For
Merry
real.
Christmas, brother.
Thank you. I can't wait. I'm thoroughly excited to play this one.
I cannot wait.
A little bit of scared.
Yeah, you better be.
Better
Yeah, you better be.
Thank you. Ruben,
Yeah,
where can
man.
I find you?
As always, guys, you can find me at all things social media at OS_onslaught. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. I just want to say, guys, I hope each and every one of you guys has
Merry
we
Christmas.
want to say
Yes.
that we hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. We hope that you spend time with your loved ones,
Mhm.
with everything crazy going on in the world. We got new variants. We got new crazy people, doing
For
things.
sure.
So hopefully you spend time with your family. You take time to unwind and relax.
Yes. Reflect.
And get that PMA that we all want. PMA is positive mental attitude for those who don't know. We love and appreciate every single one of you guys. If you want to hit up the podcast for anything, it's at Option Select Pod on all things social media or Option Select Podcast at gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, we love you. We appreciate you. We hope you're being safe. We hope you're with family. And we're going to see you guys next week
Next Thursday, maybe?
on Thursday.
Depending on how long you
apparently.
get work.
Uh,
They can't keep you that long, right?
I fucking hope not, dude. I was out there until 8. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll
We'll
figure
figure it
soon.
out.
We'll tweet it out and post it. On
But if anything,
socials.
we're supposed to be at the Browse for New Year's Eve. So we might have to get it done a little early on Friday. But we love you guys. We hope you guys
Stay
are just
safe.
doing well. Just
Yes.
do well, live long, prosper, all that good shit. And we love.
Wait,
that's
okay.
that one.
And drop by on our streams too.
Yeah, hit the streams up. These 2 names right here.
Our streams or this stream or whatever. But
Yeah,
just
we
by.
love you guys.
Love you. Bye. Merry
Peace out.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We'll
guys.
see you next year. Or not yet. Next week.